The conjunction of spheres was an event without precedence in this world. When universes collide, strange things may happen. Strange and often dangerous. When humans came to this world, they were faced with hostile, alien creatures. These post-conjunction monsters had no place here, no niche to fill. But they wanted one, and so they carved it out with fangs, claws, tentacles, venom. But humanity fought back. Humanity had witchers. How do you kill a monster? One that's faster, stronger, and more vicious than anything you've ever seen. You hire a witcher. These professional monster killers carry a pair of swords, meteorite steel and silver. Of course, they aren't simple cell swords. They use their weapons the way a painter uses a brush, with precision and efficiency. They have to, for their prey is nothing less than the most dangerous creatures known to man. Cutting a ghoul's jugular or piercing through a weak spot in an arachnomorph's armor can decide whether a hunter lives or dies. That knowledge is what makes a witcher different from common cell swords. But memorizing entire treatises on monster physiology is just a part of their training. It also includes ruthless conditioning, the secrets of herbalism and alchemy, and even mastering basic magic. Signs. They are mere toys for mages, but for a witcher, they are an invaluable tool. Still, this knowledge is not unique to the witchers, and their signs pale in comparison with the might of a true sorcerer. What sets a witcher apart is the simple fact that he is a mutant. Witchers were created by renegade mages to fight the monsters that emerged through the conjunction. They took orphans, bastards, society's outcasts, and trained them in the art of combat, fed them secret mushrooms and herbs known only to the mages to make them strong and healthy. Training conditioned them to master pain and refine their endurance. When their initial training was complete, these children would be subjected to the trial of grasses and the change. These mysterious, magical procedures were developed long ago by the renegades specifically to mutate men. Exposure to the grasses, mutagenic herbs, and viral cultures changed. Many died before the process of magically controlling the transformation was perfected. Even then, it was painful, brutal. The elixirs fundamentally changed their physiology, made them something more and something less than human. Those who responded to the mutations well underwent further experiments. When the changes were completed, the boy was replaced by a man looking at the world with inhuman, animal eyes. The change granted near total immunity to disease, tolerance for venom and poisons that would kill a grown man in moments, and inhuman speed, strength, and ferocity that made them legendary. Their tolerance for poison also allows them to imbibe elixirs and concoctions that would kill normal humans elves, and even dwarves. Rather than kill, they aid the Witcher. They make him even faster, stronger, able to see in the dark, and regenerate wounds rapidly, neutralize venom that would knock a Witcher out otherwise. Without them, a Witcher is a powerful foe. With them, he is unstoppable. Why are Witchers so rare then? It is important to remember that their invaluable services never really brought them a place in society. Witchers were unnatural creatures, artificially created mutants designed for killing abominations. Like their prey, they had no real place in the world. The itinerant warriors lived to kill, giving rise to myths, legends, and terrible rumors. A century ago, these rumors coalesced into an anonymous pamphlet containing a long-winded, hateful rant against the Witchers. The false, bigoted image of a Witcher as a violent, lecherous sadist spread like wildfire through the kingdoms. Man fears the unknown and incomprehensible, and to the average peasant, the monster hunters were both. That led to the massacre. A mob, drunken with rage and hatred, stormed the largest fortress of the Witchers, Kaer Morhen. It held the only laboratory where the trial and change could be performed. The Witchers didn't expect the mob to have mages supporting them. By the time the walls were breached, it was too late. The mob slaughtered everyone, mage, Witcher, trainee. At the end of the day, the old Sea Keep was looted, its inhabitants slain by the very people they fought to protect. With the death of the Witcher elders and mages, the secrets of the Trial of Grasses were lost. The sole survivor of the massacre, fencing master Vesemir, knew little about the process. Others knew nothing. The long death of the Witchers began that day. The hunters continued to travel the world. Their mutations slow down aging, allowing them to live centuries. Yet with each year there are fewer and fewer Witchers, killed off by monsters and circumstances. If you meet one, you meet a grizzled relic with decades of experience, continuing his thankless duty in a world that no longer needs him. A world of lies, intrigue, and subterfuge. A world where thousands die fighting for a king they never knew. Where hundreds succumb to plagues and starvation. Where honesty invites exploitation. The kind of world where sorcerers and sorceresses feel right at home. But that's a story for another day.